Welcome back to Wake Up Radio with Ryan, Rain, Fuzz. We've got Thomas Edwards, the professionalwingman.com, joining us live via phone from the East Coast of the United States. And Thomas, we're talking about how you got started with a viable business that you have with what you do. And honestly, to be very honest, more than what you do, I'm most interested in the way that you've created it into a business. You've developed it, and you make your living doing this. You've said before that don't tell people you're trying to be something. Tell them you are, and that you're trying to figure out a way to make it happen. I think that's really amazing. That's exactly what you did.
Yeah, I mean, that was actually quintessential in order for me to be successful. When you try to be something, and I'm always the kind of guy that would say, there is no try. It's either you do it or you don't. And I think when people use the word try, it allows them to make an excuse if they were to fail. Right. And for me, failure is not an option. And so when you want to aspire to be something, whether it's a wingman, whether it's to be a sous chef, whether it's to be, host of Wake Up TV, you tell yourself, that I'm not trying to be. And people will take you more seriously just by saying that alone.
But I mean, you're a younger guy. I mean, I don't want to give away any secret information here, but you're a younger guy, and you've got clients that are almost twice your age.
Yeah, and honestly, I think a lot of it has to do with the way things are presented. I really take myself seriously, and so it almost compels others to do the same, even if it's a fantasy job.
It's interesting. It's interesting, man. And just to share a little personal bit here, I have a birthday next week. As a matter of fact, it's in 6 days. And I'm going to be turning 30. I'll just throw that out there. And my whole life, I've sort of felt like I'm not old enough. I have to be an adult before I can do this. I have to be an adult before I can be successful, have a business, all of these different stipulations I've put on things. And you haven't had that by any means. I mean, again, clients that are literally almost twice your age, how do you convince them that you are an expert on something that they've been trying to do for twice the amount of time that you've been alive?
So there's two things there. The first thing is I don't claim to be an expert. I think we're all students to the same game, and I may not know as much as you do. I'm totally fine with admitting that, but at the same time, sometimes you need to see an outside perspective. You need someone to show you something different that your friends can't or may not want to. And when you hire a professional to give you professional feedback, that's what he or she is supposed to do, to tell you exactly how it is, whether you want to hear it or not, and to provide solutions. And so because I present myself in that way, it makes it easier for people to give it a shot. I mean, it won't hurt, and then when they see it, they realize, and then they want it.
Yeah, you definitely. I tell you, you definitely sound like someone that someone could trust. Like we talked about that infectiousness of just believing in yourself. And so like you said, hey, we've tried it your way. Why don't we at least try it my way for this Saturday night? Let's at least try it once.
Well, listen, Thomas, you're a great example of everything that we talk about and all the things that we try to inspire others to do. And I really appreciate your coming on and talking with us today. It's been a great pleasure to have you on the air with us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me here. It was great. Appreciate it.
Good luck, Thomas.
Yeah, the professionalwingman.com. Make sure you check it out. And if you need any dating advice or relationship assistance, Thomas is there to help. Thank you so much for joining us in the chat room for Wake Up Radio. It has been a very interesting show today, I have to say. Again, thanks to all of you who've been helping out. We will be back next week at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Me and my co-host, Mr. Fuzz Edwards.
Have a great week, everyone.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.